Terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem. Question 1. In the context of terrestrial ecosystems, consider the following statements. 1. Wetlands are ecotones between terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems. 2. The presence of diverse coniferous tree species are characteristics of tropical forests. 3. Dense canopies of vegetation are found in the tundra forest ecosystem. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 only. D. 3 only. Question 2. Consider the following pairs ecosystems and its components. Characteristics examples. 1. Tundra ecosystem mosses, lichens, sledges. 2. Lotic ecosystem ponds, marshes, lakes. 3. Algae decomposers of the aquatic ecosystem. Select the correct answer using the code below. A. 1 and 3 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 only. D. All of the above. Question 3. Consider the following statements. 1. Desert ecosystem has the highest average net primary productivity. 2. Changes in the temperature profile with depth in an aquatic system is called thermal stratification. 3. Estuaries have a higher productivity as compared to the grassland ecosystems. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 2 and 3 only. B. 1 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. All of the above. Question 4. With reference to the aquatic ecosystems, consider the following statements. 1. Blue carbon is the carbon stored in coastal and marine ecosystems, whereas green carbon is the carbon taken up by terrestrial ecosystems. 2. Increased sediment deposition from the urban construction has resulted in greater turbidity and decreased photosynthesis in the aquatic ecosystem. 3. Only natural wetlands have water purification functions. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 2 and 3 only. B. 1 and 2 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. All of the above. Question 5. In the context of terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems, consider the following statements. 1. In the marine ecosystems, biomass pyramids are often inverted. 2. Pyramid of energy is inverted in terrestrial ecosystems. 3. Fungi are autotrophs that occupy the base of the terrestrial food web. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 2 and 3 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1 only. D. All of the above. Question 6. With reference to aquatic ecosystems, consider the following statements. 1. Water depth affects the presence and the type of life in an aquatic ecosystem. 2. The rise in temperatures of the aquatic ecosystems will be less as compared to that of the terrestrial ecosystems. 3. Some marine organisms create bioluminescence as a form of an adaptation. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. All of the above. Question 7. Consider the following statements about the desert ecosystems of the earth. 1. CAM pathway in the plants helps to increase photorespiration and reduce water usage. 2. The lowest net primary productivity of the terrestrial environments is found in deserts. 3. Xerophyte plants have fewer stomata to reduce water loss via transpiration. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 1 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 3 only. Question 8. Consider the following statements about the terrestrial ecosystems. 1. Fires act as a limiting factor in the grassland ecosystems. 2. Buttress roots in the tundra vegetation helps in the nutrient uptake. 3. The rate of decomposition is high in the tropical rainforests. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 3 only. Question 9. In the context of the terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems, consider the following. 1. Transpiration occurs in both terrestrial and aquatic plants. 2. Intertidal zones do not experience any edge effects. 3. Podzoles are the typical soils found in the boreal ecosystems. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 3 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 only. D. All of the above. Question 10. Consider the following statements. 1. Vivipry is a form of reproductive adaptation shown by mangroves. 2. Pelagic zones are areas that are attached to the shores of the surrounding lands. 3. Thermal pollution leads to an increase in the dissolved oxygen level in aquatic ecosystems. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 3 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 only. D. All of the above. Question 11. Consider the following statements about the tidal forest ecosystems. 1. Tidal forests in India are found in the regions of Godavari, Krishna, and Mahandi. 2. Destruction of mangroves is causing the decrease of the Kharai camels. 3. Mangrove trees take up oxygen through their roots. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 1 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. None of the above. Question 12. The regions are characterized by long winters and moderate annual precipitation and are composed primarily of cone-bearing needle-leaved or scale-leaved evergreen trees. They are the world's largest terrestrial ecosystem and account for about 29% of the Earth's forests. It primarily consists of coniferous trees, such as pines, although there are some other deciduous trees. It is also known as boreal forest. Which type of terrestrial ecosystem biome is explained in the above statements? A. Tundra. B. Taiga. C. Temperate deciduous forests. D. None of the above.